make chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, and this is for Lisa and Laura. So you first preheat the oven to 350. We've got Daddy in the background fixing our sink. And that's just normal for sure. You pre-grease the can, and we're doubling this recipe because we are sending some to you. No. It takes 1 cup of butter, which is 2 cubes. Since we're doubling it, there's going to be 4 cubes, or 2 cups. And then for the sugar, you have brown sugar and white sugar. There's 3/4 cup of brown sugar and 3/4 cup of white sugar. So we're going to double that too. It's been warmed, and it says spread your wings. So we're doubling it. There's 1 teaspoon. Because we're doubling it, another teaspoon. Then we're getting ready to put eggs in. There's 2 eggs. And sometimes to make sure you don't put any shells in it, you can crack it into a separate bowl and then put it in. But I'm taking my chances, so if you get a little shell, it's extra calcium. You get that mix, and then we get the dry ingredients ready. Okay. Oh, you're so cute. Creamed the sugar with the butter and the vanilla, and then we added the eggs. So now we are preparing the dry ingredients over here. It starts with 3/4 cup of flour. No, actually, about 2.5. I don't know exactly, but it's about 2.5. These are half cups, so that's 2. This looks like a lot. Okay, 2.5. And we're doubling it, so I'm going to put double in there. This is a half a cup. Don't think that it's a cup each. Okay. And then you're going to mix a teaspoon of sugar. Oh, I'm sorry. Teaspoon of salt. But I'm just going to put 1 teaspoon because the butter had some salt in it. So we're going to reduce our sodium. And then baking soda, you need 1 teaspoon per recipe. So I'm going to put in 2. This is pre-sifted flour. The old-fashioned ways that you would sift them all together, but I might be old, but I'm not old-fashioned. We're gonna clean spoon. As you can see, I'm not measuring it exactly, but it's about a teaspoon of cinnamon per recipe. And then you mix it together. See? And then now all you're going to do is stir it into the soft mixture that you have with the butter. And then after this, you're going to add the oatmeal and the chocolate chips. I know you guys want to lick this right now, but you have to wait. So get a wooden spoon, works the best because it's stronger than the rubber ones. And little by little you stir it in. Otherwise the flour will be flying all over the place. Okay, so. Transferred the dough. Since we did double, we needed a bigger bowl, so it's here. And then we're ready to add the oatmeal. So there's about 3 cups of oatmeal per recipe. And since we doubled it, then there's double the amount of oatmeal. You can speed this up. Alright, so we have the oatmeal added. I didn't use all of it because it looked like too much, so change that amount to about 2 3/4 cup of oatmeal per recipe. And now we get to add chocolate chips. We found espresso chips. So we're going to split the recipe, and so half of it will be espresso chips and the other half will be, I usually use milk chocolate, but this one has peanut butter flavor. So especially during this time when things are challenging, you can't get everything you want, you have to be flexible and you use what you have. So that's what I'm going to do. To add some a little extra protein and fiber, you can add some chia seeds. So we're going to do that too. Alright, so we're going to add those. We're going to split the recipe. Okay, and we'll show that separate. So we have the oven preheated at 350. We greased the baking sheets, and now you get 2 teaspoons, and you spoon them about 1.5 inches round, and make sure you leave enough space between each round so that when it cooks it could spread out and it won't be stuck to each other. So I usually do like that, at least 2 inches between each one. So it usually helps, like if you do 3 and then 2 and then 3, it usually works out perfectly that way. So these are the ones that are oatmeal with espresso chips and some chia seeds in it. Ready for the oven? Have the rack in the, usually around the middle area, so we've got 2 of them in there. And you bake it and forget it. No. Put the timer on about 15 minutes and check it around 10, and it should be done at 15. Over here, I'll show you a trick how to make it clean up easier. You get wax paper and put it under your racks. And here's another wax paper. So when you get the baked cookies, You don't have a big crumb cleanup. Okay, and we wait for it to bake. And we wait. And we wait. And we wait. Okay, time's up. Let's check it out. Ooh, I think it's done. Here's the cookies. They are ready to be cooled. These are the espresso oatmeal chip with chia seed cookies. And they just take a few minutes to cool. You could eat it warm or not. And we're going to cool it off. You could even freeze some if you have extra. And if you have extra cookie dough, you can freeze that too. This is the other set of cookies. But usually I use the milk chocolate chip or the semi chocolate chips. I think is the standard. We used butter. In this recipe you can use margarine. We use vanilla, and the other option is you can use almond extract if you want for the almond flavor.